generation, it's a generation Z can tune it. It's a show for the millennials and even boomers. Generation X and Generation Z is right. A show to help the boomer viewers use the Facebook Live. It's Mind the Gap, Mind the Gap, Mind the Gap.
Hello, virtual audience, and especially the ones that are watching this algorithmically. Thanks, Google. Hello to our vicious yet lovely contestants. I'm your host, Kid at Heart, Steve Starobinsky, and welcome to Mind the Gap Live, the game show that digitizes family game night, bringing boomers, Gen X, millennials, and even those world-saving Gen Xers for the ultimate competitive battle of intergenerational trivia. Teams will battle in 5 45-second rapid-fire rounds for bragging rights, internet notoriety, and a modest prize that would be worthy of such fear fests and displays of useless information. Speaking of worthy adversaries and pure brute medieval British strength, my co-host and director of the show isn't here tonight. His name is English Eddie, but substituting in is one of the founders of Mind the Gap and Solid Roots, American Chris.
I was wondering where you're going with that, but I am happy to be here. I've been promoted to co-host now.
You have co-host.
Feels good in this chair.
On tonight's episode, we have two fierce teams: the Psycho Killers, I don't know, versus Drake and Josh, our first celebrities on Mind the Gap Live. They happen to have the same name as the popular duo from Nickelodeon. One of them's my neighbor, the other one's my friend. It's great. Felix is joining them along with Tiffany and Trinity for Team Josh and Drake. Drake and Josh. Let's start with round one. Psycho Killers, you're up first. I have to find my mouse on my computer, otherwise I can't go to the next card. You will have 45 seconds to answer 5 questions in the TV and film super category. Each question will be worth 1 point, and they'll come at you in reverse Benjamin Button order, or rather Benjamin Button order. Boomers, then Gen X, then Millennial, then Gen Z. The bonus question, if you unlock it, can come from any generation, but they'll always be in the TV and film super category. Your 45-second timer begins with: what He-Man movie star starred as Marion Morrison?
John Wayne.
Correct. Name at least 3 of the 5 Cosby Show kids.
Rudy. Urkel. That's a different show. That's a different show.
Rudy was correct. Family Matters is Urkel, but good try, TGIF.
Okay, so from
Rudy.
Shit.
You can skip.
We can skip this question?
Skip.
If only there had been more room on the floating door, this movie's lead character could have been saved.
Oh,
What movie?
What movie?
Titanic.
Titanic is correct. What movie includes the song Everything is Awesome?
The Lego Movie.
Correct. Back to the zero.
That's it.
Team Psycho Killers. 3 points in round 1.
all right.
The questions on my cards don't match up to what I'm reading. I throw these for fun. Team Drake and Josh, and Trinity and Tiffany and Felix. Welcome. Welcome. Round 1, again, will come at you at the same order. You'll have, again, 45 seconds. And again, TV and film super category. Begins with: name the TV sitcoms in which Fred McMurray was a widower raising his children.
The Honeymooners?
Incorrect.
Pass.
Name the 1984 Kevin Bacon movie that had people dancing from
Footloose.
Correct. What action movie franchise originally starred Paul Walker and Vin Diesel?
Fast and Furious.
Correct. This TV show followed Clay Jensen in his search to uncover the story behind his classmates and crush Hannah and her decision to end her life.
Oh, 13 Reasons Why.
Correct.
Nice.
Back to we need the Fred McMurray raised widower. He had not daughters but
Sons of.
And how many-
Mike.
Is there a question?
Mike.
How many sons?
I have 3 sons.
My 3 sons is correct. I heard it in there. It was perfect. 4 points. No favorites.
I think I held up 2, but I think it was 3, right? I don't know.
I throw up gang signs.
I was not
Round
doing
2.
that.
Round 2, Chris, is our wager rounds. This is fun because each team, if you unlock the bonus question, you can wager up to 4 points. We like to get the gambling juices flowing early. All of these questions will come at you from the pop culture super category. And Team Psycho Killers, you're up first. Are you guys stretched? Ready? This one's tough. 45 seconds starts with, who invented the first frozen TV dinner?
Tyson.
Incorrect.
Swanson.
Swanson is correct. Which was the most popular Gen X name for a female? We have one in the office.
Chick?
Amy. I don't know. You don't have an Amy.
Female
Cindy.
name, really big in Gen
Pass,
X.
pass. Can we pass?
Jake's
Pass.
launched in 2000. What phone was said to be indestructible? What brand of phones? I'll
Yeah.
even take that.
Samsung?
Incorrect.
Razor?
Incorrect. It's Swedish.
Oh, Nokia.
Nokia is correct. Gen Zers bought large amounts of glue, but not for school. What was it for?
Nothing. I don't know.
Stamping.
What'd you say? What? What was it?
That was such
Oh,
good
police, like-
artistry. For slime. For slime. For
What?
slime. They were
I think
making
that's a made
slime with glue.
I thought
And
they were
sniffing
sniffing
it.
it.
They were sniffing glue to make slime. Jennifer was the most popular Gen X name. Jennifer.
I
Okay.
know people that work there.
Team Drake and Josh. Exciting times. You're down by 1 point. It's round 2. You could build a big lead here.
Let's go.
Pop culture. Boomer down a zoomer. Invented in 1966, this substitute for whipped cream became an instant success with
Cool.
homemakers. Correct. In what cereal could a kid collect bicycle license plates for the 50 states during the 1980s?
Cheerios.
Wheaties.
This one's tough, but he was a really strung out bee.
Oh, honey bunches of oats. No, I mean Honey Nut Cheerios. Yes.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Incorrect.
Pass,
Incorrect.
pass.
Pass. What was it like? What was like having 1,000 songs in your pocket?
iPod.
iPod is correct. What form of entertainment was popularized by providing radio-style shows on demand?
Streaming.
Oh, podcast.
Podcast is right. Back to the cereal who had bicycle license plates. They were
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb is right.
Let's go.
Unlocking the wager round just in time. Unbelievable. Team Drake and Josh and others. Well, I'm inclusive with my Drake and Joshness. Guys, okay. Trinity and Tiffany, you guys lead the how many points would you like to wager? 1 to 4 discussion.
You're up by 3.
Okay.
And if you get it wrong, you do lose the points.
3. Then there's 3. Is that good?
Sounds good.
3. Okay. Almost a true daily mind the gappy. 4 3 points. What
Wait,
gets
do we have
between
one answer here?
for 3 points? I'm gonna finish it. You guys will have a 3 to 5 second little conference. You guys will decide on one answer.
Okay.
Here we go. What gets between Brooke Shields and her Calvin Klein jeans?
Yeah, I was gonna guess nothing, but what do you guys think?
It's an old CK ad.
Did you guys hear us?
Nothing.
We were thinking it's nothing. What do you guys think?
Are you going with your teammates? Will you counter?
Yeah, I mean, we have no idea.
Okay.
Team Drake and Josh. For 3 points, your answer is nothing. Your answer is absolutely correct. Good job. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Way to string that out. Build the anticipation there, Steve.
Thank you. My face went through all sorts of movements. Team Psycho Killers. Unfortunately, I have a little bit of bad news. Round 3 we call the difficult round because it's history and headlines, and so far, people just don't know much about that kind of stuff. I'm not saying you won't. I'm saying you'll probably do much better than I expect, but we go. Bonus point if you get all 5 right. Bonus to the bonus. New rule. 45-second starts with, what collective name were the group of students known who integrated Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas? The Little Rock Nine is correct. What hockey player nicknamed the Great One won 4 Stanley Cup championships in the 80s and retired? Correct. As of 2019, who has won 28 gold medals, 23 of them gold?
Michael Phelps.
Correct. Which rapper snitched on fellow rappers to lessen his arrest charge?
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Correct. Unlocking the bonus question, which in this time comes from the millennial generation. He anchored ABC's nightly news until he passed away from lung cancer in 2005.
Peter Jennings.
Absolutely right. Lisa Wiggins for the clean sweep. 5 points plus a bonus, giving them 6-6 tie game. Unbelievable work. I like it.
Right.
I like
Are you
it.
giving them a bonus point there? So tie
Yep,
game?
6.
Okay.
Yep, 11-11.
All right.
My math.
I like that. Lisa from just way downtown.
That was
Line kicks in.
fire. The boys are stretching. We've reached the exact middle of the game. 2.5 rounds in, 2.5 rounds to go. Drake and Josh and others. The difficult round is upon you. Headlines and history.
Pressure on us.
Here we go. What weapon did the U.S. successfully test in 1952?
Atom bomb.
Incorrect, but it was a bomb.
Atomic?
Hydrogen is
Nice.
correct. In
Great.
1974, what daredevil tried to jump the Snake
Evel
River
Knievel.
Canyon? Evel Knievel is correct. I hope I heard that and just didn't give it away. In 1997, what Toyota model was introduced as the world's first hybrid car?
Prius.
Correct. What oil rig was rocked in a nighttime explosion in the Gulf of Mexico on April 20th, 2010? Say it again.
RPP.
Incorrect.
Pass.
You can't pass.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
Last one.
it's the only
Exxon.
one left.
Exxon, Chevron,
Think
Shell.
of like a scary movie. It was more, I think it refers to an event like, Deepwater Horizon. Deepwater Horizon.
Name of the well, not the
Water.
company that was responsible.
The oil rig.
Gotcha.
Tough question. That was hard. The scores as they update live, our technology is incredible. 11-14, Psycho Killers down by 3 points after 3 rounds. No big deal. Oh, Chris, this is so great because after we went through the difficult round, I get to reward everybody with my favorite round because of 2 reasons. 1, I get to use the word penultimate. How often do you get to say that? And 2, it's the challenge round where if you get these 4 correct, Chris, one of the founders, inventors of Mind the Gap, the board game, will put on his best thespian attire to present to you a historical reading of pop culture. It will be grand and will be worth some amount of points depending on where the scores end up.
You're going to love
Team
it. You don't
Psycho
want to miss
Killers.
it.
I hope you get all 4 correct. 45-second timer starts with, what was the theme song for Cowboy stars Roy Rogers and Dale Evans?
Oh, I know this.
Yes, you do.
Something. Oh God. Okay, let's pass for now.
pass. Saul Hudson, better by his stage name Slash, is the top hat-wearing guitarist of this band.
AC/DC.
Incorrect.
No.
Paradise City.
Guns N' Roses.
Cousin Roses.
Correct. What rapper's real name was Christopher Brian Bridges? He was in Crash.
Notorious B.I.G.
Notorious B.I.G.
Incorrect. He's from Atlanta. Move, B. Get out the way. Ludacris, what 2015 song made a dragon want to retire? Uptown
Oh,
Funk.
want to make a dragon
Uptown
retire.
Uptown Funk.
You're not very good at this.
That was not so good. We will come back to it. But Happy Trails was the first answer, Lisa,
Happy
that
Trails.
you knew. Happy
Yeah,
Trails.
well, I couldn't
Happy
think of it.
Trails. 13. That's okay. Team Drake and Josh.
Well,
Very, very exciting. Lisa, you've been muted. I don't get to say that in real life and never would, but on this show, it's possible. Team Drake and Josh, 45-second timer will begin with. What was the name of Buddy Holly's group?
The Temptations.
Incorrect. What you would hear if you told a joke and nobody laughed.
Crickets.
The Crickets is correct. Video Killed the Radio Star launched what TV network?
MTV.
Correct. What Australian country star, I hate him, married an Australian actress?
Oh, Keith Urban.
Keith Urban is correct. What song by Pharrell Williams spent 10 weeks on the top of the Billboard
Lucky.
Top 100 in 2014? It's an emotion and it's one word.
Beautiful.
Happy.
Happy is correct. Congratulations, Team Drake and Josh. You have unlocked our challenge round. For Chris, the floor is yours.
Before Bill.
This, I'm going to read the lyrics to a TV show theme song that was on the air from 1987 to 1998. Okay? Love and marriage. Love and marriage.
Oh, Al Bundy.
He fits-
Married with Children. Yeah.
Married with Children is correct. Love and marriage. What comes next? Baby.
They
and
fit
carriage?
together like a horse and
baby.
carriage.
Horse and carriage. Why am I thinking baby carriage?
I used to
don't know
sew
where you
women's
are,
shoes,
Steve.
so me and Al Bundy were tight.
Yeah. This is great. Unfortunately, 13 to 19 would sound like a difficult task for the Psycho Killers. But the last round is worth double the points. So it's anyone's game. But before we get to the final round, I'd like to tell you about that prize that you might win today. It is my personal sample of the Clean Key. You no longer have to touch surfaces. You could just use this. I will not be parting with this. I will send you a photograph of this. It is available at local retailers, and it has a robust marketing campaign behind it. They might.
They're great. We actually have them and they're antimicrobial. So
I love long, big words.
yep.
Spicy. Yeah, I know. I'm well aware I'm unmuted.
Team Psycho Killers. 2 points for every correct answer. And we picked this final category for a specific reason. Nothing is more, nothing shows the generational shifts than slang, or slaying's more than slang. Rah, rah, rah. So all of these are from the slang category. And be mindful of that when you answer, because the boomer answer to something that the millennial answer might be different. Now, they'll still come at you, boomer, Gen X, millennial, Gen Z. You need to really get all 10 right here, Lisa, to put some pressure on the youthsters,
Lisa.
on the youths.
On the Utes.
On the youths. The 45-second timer begins with, what was a heater?
Fastball.
Nope, older. Think a little more violent.
Oh, a killer. Or you're gonna like a assassin? Or
The actual device.
To use.
The gun used to describe a married couple. What did the acronym DINK mean?
double income, no kids.
Correct. This is the millennial verb for growing up and being responsible.
Adulting.
Correct. What does shoot your shot mean?
You're gonna
You're gonna hit on somebody.
You're gonna hit on her.
Correct. What does draking mean?
Oh,
Are
you're
you
in your
drinking?
feelings. You're in your feelings. You're sad.
In your feelings is spot on. Way to go, mini psycho killer buddy. I don't know why I added the bunnies, but that was 10 points, clean sweep. That gives you a hefty lead. Now, nobody knew this, including our magic hand, but because you did this, you're gonna get an extra 2 bonus points. Unbelievable. Really putting the pressure on the Utes. Final round. Team
go.
Drake and Josh, you're artificially down by 6 points, but that's all that matters. You got to get 4 out of these next 5 right. I wish you luck.
Let's go.
Clean keys at stake. Slang super category. 45-second timer starts with, what happened when someone bought the farm?
Bought the house.
Incorrect.
They bought
Boomer
everything.
Slang. Boomer slang when somebody bought the farm.
Pass.
Skip.
They died.
What would a kid in the 80s call a marijuana cigarette after it had been smoked all the
Doobie.
way down?
Oh, roach.
Roach is correct. What sarcastic hashtag follows a picture of a project that went hilariously wrong?
Hashtag blessed.
Like major fail. Epic fail.
Incorrect.
Hashtag fail.
Nope. Maybe a hammer and
Nailed it.
Hashtag nailed it.
nailed it. Correct. What is a Finstagram?
Instagram for like
For
sketchy
fish.
stuff. For bad pictures.
For bad pictures. I'm going to accept it, giving Team Drake and Josh 6 points. A Finstagram is officially a fake Instagram, but close enough because I manipulate the scores to make it a tie every week. So our co-founder, Chris, can do some kind of artistic thing with pop culture in mind, and I get to remind you guys that Mind the Gap, the board game, is available on solidroots.com.
Your point system is not accurate.
I see 25-25. Here's how it's gonna go. It's a sudden death
Oh, yeah.
Chris off. Chris will have the floor for 5 seconds, and then I will open it up, and you guys can all shout out the answer. 5 seconds, Chris is interrupted, and then it's open. I'm just gonna go like this, and anybody can shout it out. The first person who yells the correct answer wins. Chris, the floor is yours.
All right. This is from another TV show. When I wake up in the morning,
Fresh Prince
the
of Bel-Air.
alarm clock's warning.
Oh.
I think I'll never make it on time.
Oh, Saved by the Bell.
By the time I grab...
Yes.
Saved
Saved by the Bell is correct. Drake, Josh, Felix, Tiffany, Trinity, you did it. Unbelievable. A clean key is yours. I am passing it to you. It will arrive shortly. You guys did amazing. The floor. I nominate Tiffany and Trinity. The boys have had all the camera time. The floor is yours. Is there any trash talking or any positive messages? One or the other. Either one works. Pure silence is good too. That's good. That's good. No, that's what
Awkward
it's all
silence.
about. You can do anything you want on Mind the Gap. Thank you so much for watching. Mind the Gap. Thank you. I'm Steve. Bye. Now everybody wave, please.
Everybody wave bye.
Everybody wave.
Generations
Good
they
job,
continue.
team.
It's a show for the millennials and even boomers. Generation X and Generation Z is right. A show to help the boomer viewers use the Facebook Live. It's mine.